Hello everybody and welcome again to the Swift Reference Companion videos, and this video is going to be about integers. Okay, that's something that is very common in pretty much all programming languages, but this is in particular how Swift implemented and how can you declare it. Okay, so moving down into the integers. So an integer is just like a whole value that similar to what they teach you in math. It's just the values like 1, 2, 3, 4, but it also includes the negative values of -1, -2, -3, and so forth. These values in particular are very well used for when you're counting something for counts, and when you're managing data, you also could implement some sort of like counting to say this section of my program will run only 10 times or we run only like 5 times. So that's how good the integers are. You could have multiple variations of integers. You could have like the standard one, the unassigned. You can have like 8-bit. You can have like unassigned 8-bit. You can have the integer 32-bit, the unassigned 32-bit, 64, and unassigned 64. The difference between a regular integer and the unassigned integer is that the unassigned is just the positive value of the integer, and that means that it could be a larger number because it doesn't covers negative values and positive values. It only covers the positive values. Okay, so let's just jump right into the code. This is just a very simplistic code, and we're just gonna declare a few constants. Um, so let's just use an implicit way of declaring a constant with an integer. Apple implementation, and that is 1. So as you can see in here, we're just saying, all right, we're declaring a constant. This constant is going to be called Apple implicit, and then it's going to have an integer value of 1. We haven't tell anything to Swift about what kind of value is it and what data type, but since Swift actually received the implicit values and determine what kind of data type it is, they determine it was an integer and so forth. Voila, they have that variable as an integer. So let's just try now the explicit way of determining declaring a constant. Apple explicit, and then it's gonna be an integer, and it's gonna be -2. So as you can see, the value that is allocated to this particular constant is gonna be -2. So let's try now to use an unassigned integer. So this is going to be Apple unassigned explicit, and we have u int, and let's just use the same value. As you can see, there's a problem. It just can't take the minus value. Now, something interesting is that for earlier versions, which was the version that we have right here, it just kind of like changed the minus value into a positive value. And right now, this newer version of the playground, it just don't take it. It doesn't take it. It says that it just overflows. But now, if we take the minus out, it just take it as it is. So there you have it. So integers are the way that to kind of like declare whole values, and it could be either negative or positive, but you also have a way of expanding the capability of memory of that specific integer by just saying that it's an unassigned integer. Okay, and you can declare it either explicitly like in here in these two, or you can declare it implicitly, just put the number and let Swift figure it out. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. This is the app S reference app. You can download it for free in on the App Store. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for hitting the like button, and also thank you for subscribing to our channel. We appreciate it. And any questions, feel free to leave us a comment or send us an email. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.